Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. Married at First Sight, season 17, episode 16. Y'all already know the deal. Your girl's not about to be as detailed about nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to give y'all the best review that I can give y'all, okay? But before we go ahead and get into it, I need you to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video on through. And if you like what you see and you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If y'all one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? I don't know why this is called couples retreat or whatever, because ain't no couples. It's no couples, okay? Let's just make that very clear. I don't even know what the purpose of this episode was, but let's go ahead and get into it. So we start with Michael and Chloe. She's recovering from the night before because she wanted to run. And he's basically persuaded her to stay, okay? She said that last night was supposed to be their first fight, aka she's looking for a way out. He tells her that he may need her this time. He may need to lean into her when they move because he's not used to living with someone. So they doing this thing where it's like, I need you, you need me. I need you, you need me. I'm going to be what you need from me and I'm going to be what I need, and you going to be what I need from you. And I like that, okay? Now, I hear what they saying and all, but let me just make it very clear. Chloe's looking for her exit plan. She's looking for a way out of this. And no one can tell me any different. So they all going on this couples retreat. And I'm still trying to figure out where's the couples. Austin making Becca believe that they're going to go on this couples retreat and actually get it on and have sex. And we already know that's not going to happen, okay? He's getting her hopes up. I don't know why Claire's coming on this retreat because Kim's not even coming. It don't even make no sense for her to go. And then yet alone Kim's not coming. So then what really is the point, okay? Emily and Brian are going, but they're barely friends, yet alone a couple, so it kind of makes no sense, okay? And Chloe and Michael won't be there till later on, all right? Lauren and Orion's coming, and that already just pissed me off. So Chloe and Michael get to their new apartment that they share together. And of course, they have to say what side of the sink you're going to get, what closet you're going to get. And Michael, of course, is going to get the biggest closet because Chloe's like, I'm not about to argue with that man in no closet space, okay? He could have it. She don't plan on being there any of ways, all right? Michael is overwhelming Chloe because she wants to decompress. She just got back from honeymoon. They've been traveling. And she wants to, relax. But he wants to talk about the artwork that maybe he should bring from his apartment to hang up on the wall. She is going to be over him. I'm telling y'all she is, okay? We get to the retreat house, and the retreat house is really, really nice, okay? They said it was some sportsman's house, something like that. I don't know. Really, really nice house. I mean, it got an arcade and all types of fun stuff. The house is giving what the house is supposed to give, right? So when Brian and Emily get there, he tells her that they're going to do separate rooms. And I'm like, what is the point? Like, just get a divorce because y'all working on my last nerve at this point. How many rooms is in this house that everybody gonna need their own room at this point? The only people sleeping together is Austin and Becca. And they not even sleeping together. So how many rooms the house got? I'm just curious. Claire says that she needs some luck this weekend. And Becca says she's trying to get lucky. I think y'all both just need a divorce. If you ask me, I think that's what y'all really need. Forget the luck, forget the lucky, just get a divorce, okay? So I'm trying to figure out, Orion, why are you here? And why do you want to talk to Lauren? Leave that girl alone. You burnt the bridge is burnt, it's down, it's over. You can't get across it, okay? And Lauren, why do I have a feeling that you still somewhat low-key want Orion? Because why do you care about your friendship? And if he reaching out to you to be a friend or whatever the case may be, why does it even matter? Why? So they're at dinner, and Claire's like, I just want to point out that this couples retreat is looking very different. Like, take the couples out. And I'm like, exactly. So this is basically the learn, the love, the heal, the grow retreat. This don't have nothing to do with no couples, strengthening no connections, bonds, or nothing, okay? At this point, everybody is just trying to figure out what's best for them. And it's obviously isn't Married at First Sight or the people that they matched them with. Becca and Austin go to lay down, and I'm guessing they're making out, having a good time. They're supposed to be like, getting into the things. But come to find out that he just gets up and walks away. So he tells her that you could come. And she's like, I could come where? Like, what you going to the other room? Unless we going into the other room so we could be loud and nasty, it's no need for us to go in the other room because I could lay with you right here where we was at. She said she felt rejected and she didn't feel like she was welcome. So he went and slept in that room by himself. And I'm just trying to figure out what was the purpose, sir? Like, what's tea, Austin? What's tea? Because for you to actually get up out that bed to go into another room and then got the nerve to tell her she could come? Y'all was already in the bed together. This don't make no sense. And Austin, I don't know what you up to, but sir, it's bothering me because I'm so tired of this back and forth that you're doing. It's like you give her a little bit and then you take it right back. You tell her, you make her feel hopeful that y'all going to be intimate and this, that, and the other, and then you do the complete opposite. It's like you start with this little foreplay action, and then as soon as it's time to get to, now you want to get up and walk away. I don't know what's up with Austin, but it's bothering me, okay? So now it's the next morning. Michael and Chloe have enjoyed their apartment together, and he brings her coffee. He wakes her up, or whatever case may be. He tells her that he's overwhelmed too. They both just express it differently, okay? She says that he's the perfect man who will let her, like, you know, get her sleep in and, you know, bring her coffee in the morning. She loved that. He's very supportive and attentive. But I told y'all that his emotional intelligence is very, very amazing, and it's actually attractive. It is one of the things about Michael that I really, really like. Okay, and that may be because he does lean more into his feminine side. So if that's the case, it makes perfect sense. So Claire and Lauren are playing basketball and talking, and I'm thinking to myself, what's the point? I really don't care about y'all talking about y'all broken relationships, broken marriages, or whatever the case may be. Y'all don't have a decision day coming up. There's no reason for us to be seeing them. So with that being said, I'm moving on. So Michael goes to Chloe's apartment, and he's like, oh my God, she really undersold the minimalist, like, because she has some nice decor pieces. She got a lot of clothes in her closet. It's not giving minimalist to me. Minimalist to me is Kirsten from last season. Kirsten, now she was a minimalist. Homegirl had nothing in her apartment. She didn't even have a picture on the wall. And then he had the nerve to want to take her pearls. Her pearls? Sir, her pearls? Now, listen. To each his own, but the fact that you got your own pearls and you want my pearls is enough. It's enough, okay? She said she's not sure how she feels about a man leaning into his feminine side, but she definitely wouldn't have entertained him on her own, and I believe it because this is too much for me. It's definitely too much for me. They go to Michael's apartment. Michael has a puppy, a cat. I was like, oh, okay, he got animals, she got animals too. They will integrate the animals. It's going to be a mess. I can tell y'all that. It's going to be a mess, okay? Now, I don't know why I was expecting more from Michael's apartment, the way he was, like, you know, describing the things and the art pieces and this, that, and other. But it was giving very much basic, okay? His closet wasn't even giving, like, oh, my God, I got so many things, other things. But then he went and opened the other closet, and I was like, this is just too much, okay? Because he had a whole closet full of coats. Then he pulls out the clothes to tell her that he wants her to wear the coat. I said, you're doing too much, Michael. You're doing way too much. You took her pearls. Now you want her to wear your pink puffy coat? He's pulling out pieces of clothes that he's bringing back to the apartment. This man pulled out some skirts. Now, listen, I'm sorry, not me. Soon as he would have pulled out some skirts, I don't care how emotionally intelligent you are. I don't care how available you are. I don't care about none of that. I'm not being with no man who wear no skirts. And Chloe's sitting there like, oh, I never thought I would be with a man who has more skirts than me. Yeah, because this is getting strange. This is getting weirder and weirder as the days go by. I'm just saying. So now Becca tells us that Austin apologized to her, okay? And she accepted his apology, and now she's hopeful again that they're going to have sex. No, y'all not. Y'all not, okay? They go into the sauna room, and this man coming in with his leaves and starts spanking him, and I'm pretty sure he enjoyed that more than he does spending any time with daggone Becca alone, okay? So they do the sauna, they get into a cold bath, they get the massages. It's supposed to be a vibe, okay? She said it's relaxing. She said it don't look relaxing, but it's relaxing. While they're sitting there talking, she's basically trying to tell him, like, yeah, I feel intimate. Like, I feel like this is what we needed. We could get into it, you know. She's trying to seduce him and make him feel comfortable. Things are the things. And he's just like, and I'm just like, get him off my screen. I really am agitated with this season. This by far is the worst season ever. Ever. And I know we've complained about the seasons being bad, but I didn't expect it to be like this. This is beyond bad, okay? I just need to throw that out there. So Chloe and Michael finally get their first visit from one of the experts, and it's Pastor Cal. Pastor Cal comes in and he's like, look at y'all looking like y'all been matched. We did a great job. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, okay? He asked him how everything going, and Chloe's like, well, like 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't be able to do a process like Married at First Sight. So Pastor Cal was like, especially with someone like him, and I was like, that's the part. That's more so the part. It don't even have nothing to do with this Married at First Sight situation. It's Michael. Michael's it, okay? And she's like, I mean, he's wearing my clothes and my jewelry. And Pastor Cal was like, huh? And then Michael was like, yeah, but in the honeymoon, she was wearing my clothes. Like, we do this thing. No, we don't do this thing. Like, Michael, no. Pastor Cal was like, wait, because my wife would wear my t-shirt and stuff, but like, you wearing her stuff? She was like, yeah, he wore my earrings. He was like, yeah, just that one. I'm like, Even Pastor Cal was thinking in his head, yeah, they getting divorced. Because Pastor Cal was like, so how do you feel about that? She says she's not used to it. She's like, the fact that he wears women things and he's leaning more into his feminine side is just something new to me. It's something new to navigate. Girl, you cleaned that up very well, because I would have said it's given he might be gay. Okay, even though y'all don't come for me, I know that just because a man has feminine tendencies or feminine traits doesn't make him gay. But that would have been my first initial response. I think he's gay. Okay. She does say that her normal hasn't worked for her, and she asks for a man with a heart of gold, and he is all of that. And if the thing she asks for comes in a man who's a little more feminine than normal, she's fine with trying to figure it out. And I like that approach. Better you than me, Chloe. They do say that they're building a connection, that he does show her that he wants her. They both said that they kind of desire and want each other. I don't know how true that is to me coming from Chloe, but I'm going to rock with it because that's what they said, okay? Michael said at this point in his life, he's the emotional attachment because it's important before they could get, I guess, intimate or have sex per se. And she says the same thing. But now when he said it, it made me just go back to the whole thing with Austin. Like, why are we waiting to have sex? Like, either if you want somebody, then you go for it. You're already married. If you like them, you're connected and things are going fine and you feel like everything is great as you say it is, what are we waiting for? Okay, Chloe says she also wants to build that emotional connection. And I'm just saying here, like, y'all was just sitting here talking about how he's everything that you want. And you was just saying how you do want her. So if y'all want each other the way y'all say y'all want each other, then why y'all don't really want each other? It's giving excuses to me. But Pastor Cal's only solution for this is, I give y'all permission to have sex. Y'all had permission to have sex. Y'all are married. You're no longer strangers. Once you get married, you can do whatever you want. And I'm like, well, I mean, it makes sense, but they don't want to. I don't know, y'all. This couple ain't gonna make it. Chloe definitely wants a way out. Michael's gonna hold on to her as long as he can until decision day. I don't think neither one of them want each other, to be honest with you. Okay, so now Claire and Brian go ahead and they go on ATVs and they're having a good old time, right? Claire's like, positive vibes only, everything's gonna be great. They look like they're having a good time, driving. She smashes into a tree, and I mean, her head is bleeding and it looks bad, y'all. I was like, oh my God, I hope she doesn't have a concussion. I hope she doesn't bleed out to death, because she was bleeding really, really bad. And I love that Brian did come over there and he held the cloth on her head, and he was staying calm as can be so that she don't get worked up. And they came and they got her and they taken her to the hospital. Baby, I was sitting here like, woo, that was a lot. That was very nerve-wracking. And I blame Austin, because Austin at that dinner table said, I hope one of y'all crash. And now look, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Be careful what you speak out your mouth. He spoke that on that girl. I mean, I ain't gonna say all that, but y'all know what I mean, okay? But I'm assuming she's fine because we see her on the after party. I just hope she doesn't have any lasting injuries or conditions after this. And that was Married at First Sight. I told y'all I'm not being as detailed. I told y'all I'm not getting all the way into it because there's nothing to get into. Whenever they give me something to really get into, then we'll be there. Until then, this is what y'all get, okay? So go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, drop me some yellow hearts even if you don't have that many comments, because I know y'all don't really have no comments, but y'all just came to watch and support. So drop me some yellow hearts to let me know you was here. With all that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.